and welcome to my fourth Facebook Live. This is Lynette, and I am the coach for World Without Wine. And I am so delighted to be with you this morning. And I'm greeting you from a very cold Johannesburg. It's cloudy, but it's been a beautiful morning. I had an awesome Nia class with Zoe from Studio Life. So, just the way that I like to start my day positively and open my heart to whatever's coming. So today, I'm not so sure what's going to come, but I'm sure it's going to be, well, I hope it's going to be really, really helpful for those of you who are watching, for those of you who are wondering about your relationship with alcohol, for those of you that woke up this morning feeling hungover and desperate. I really, really hope that this talk, the short talk I'm going to do this morning, will give you hope. And I would like for you to just go into possibility, the possibility of what if versus the limiting of belief of I can't. So play with me this morning and imagine that you can take a break from alcohol. And why is it so important to take a break and to re-examine our relationship with alcohol from time to time? Well, according to research, about 20% of people eventually who regularly drink eventually become very dependent on alcohol, and it has dire consequences for their health, for their relationships, and for their life. And that is why if you regularly drink or you have times where you binge drink, that it's really important for you to examine, why are you drinking? What is it that alcohol is giving you? What is it really, really doing? So today I'm going to talk about the power of taking a break and why taking a break is so, so powerful. I'm asking you today to push that reset button. You know, even in all the health gurus are always telling us to press the reset health button by going on a fast and like giving our bodies a break from sugar and fast foods. And so let's do the same with alcohol. What I discovered on my journey was that I was in a prison that I created that was my life. And somehow alcohol was the escape hatch. So every night, that would be my way to have a couple of hours of feeling good, not even a couple of hours. It actually was just a couple of minutes or maybe 10, 15 minutes. But I believed that alcohol was my escape to a life I actually didn't really like. And when I realized this, it was one of my biggest insights from taking a break. And then I realized I actually don't need an escape hatch. I'm actually not in a prison. I'm not, I'm not in a prison because I can free my mind. And that's why I love the Matrix so much. When Neo gets told all he has to do to fly is to free his mind. And when he frees his mind, he can do whatever. So one of the ways and one of the benefits of giving yourself a break is that you're going to learn how to free your mind. Free your mind from this addictive substance or this habit, because that's all that it is. It's a deeply habituated habit of how you reward yourself. And your brain has gotten used to it, and your brain keeps telling you that this is what you're going to get. This is what's going to make you feel better. This is how you're going to socialize. This is how you're going to lubricate yourself when you're feeling awkward. This is how you're going to fit in. And guess what? Guess what I discovered? My brain lies. I couldn't believe it. My brain was telling me lies that I was believing all this time because I discovered the opposite. I can have fun without alcohol. I can relax after a hard day without alcohol. I can find my inner joy. So those were some of my deep insights that I got from doing this work of taking a break and ditching the drink. So for you today, what would be some of your benefits? Well, when you give your body a break, it's amazing what happens. First of all, you'll sleep better. You won't be waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and going to the bathroom for those pesky bathroom breaks. Oh, I used to hate those. Or waking up thinking, what on earth did I do last night? Oh, and having such a headache and tossing and turning for the rest of the morning and waking up without any energy. So you're going to ditch that. You're going to give yourself a break and start to sleep better. Your skin is going to start to glow, because one of the things that alcohol does is it depletes your vitamin A. In fact, it completely takes it out of your system. And guess what's in that serum of yours, that anti-aging serum that you put on your face every night? Vitamin A. So why not help that serum? Get some vitamin A absorbed back into your body. The other thing that alcohol does is it depletes our vitamin B. And vitamin B is so necessary for our nervous system. So, and that was one of the absorptions that my gut took a long time to reabsorb, was vitamin B. Because that is the other thing that you're going to heal, is your gut. You have no idea what damage you're doing to your gut when you overdrink or when you binge drink. You're killing all this good flora in your gut. And all these researchers are telling us today our gut is our second brain. Our gut is where we manufacture all our serotonin and dopamine, all those neurotransmitters that we need. They get manufactured in our gut. And when we're drinking, our gut is not able to generate these beautiful neurotransmitters for us. That's why your anxiety starts going through the roof. You'd get depressed and you just have no energy to do anything. So start helping your gut to heal by taking a break. Research shows that within 30 days, you can reverse liver stiffness. So give your liver a break. But these are all just really benefits for your body. But when your body starts feeling better and you start feeding back good natural dopamine and serotonin into your brain, and you start getting connection and getting the oxytocin going, then you start feeling having a sense of well-being. So one of the biggest benefits by taking a break is that you will have a healthy mind, healthy body, and you will have a sense of well-being. That's what we want to create, a life of well-being, not a life where we are a slave to a habit that we feel that we have no control over. So how do we get rid of this habit, or how do we unlearn this habit? Because we can. And there's been so much research about it. In the 1950s, there was a doctor, a plastic surgeon, who said that, I think his name was Dr. Meltz, and he wrote a book called Cyber Psychonetics or something like that. So my brain is not firing and wiring so good now on that name. But what he discovered was that his patients would need about a minimum of 21 days to get used to having a new face after having a nose job, or getting used to not having a limb. So he got curious about this, and he was like, okay, let me try this with myself. Let me see how long it takes for me to create a new habit. And then he decided to write this book. And this book said it takes you a minimum of 21 days to change a habit. And all the self-help gurus climbed on board. Anthony Robbins, Brian Tracy, and Zig Ziglar. He was a big component. He was a big proponent of this, that it takes 21 days to change a habit. And we all bought into that hook, line, and sinker. Even yesterday, when I was asking my husband, how long does he think it takes to change a habit? He said, oh, it takes 21 days. And I'm like, it's a myth. It's been proven not to be true, because what Dr. Meltz didn't say is that it takes 21 days. He said it takes a minimum of 21 days. But 20 days is a cool number, because it's kind of long enough to be believable, and it's short enough to be inspiring. However, because of all this myth, Dr. Philippa Lally decided to investigate with her research team about how long does it really take to change a habit, and what is really involved in changing a habit. And what her research team discovered was that it takes anywhere from 66 to 500 days or longer, but that it is a journey. It's a long-term journey that we need to embrace when we want to change a habit and create a new neural pathway. So that's the good news. The good news is that neuroscience is saying you can learn new habits. You can unlearn old habits. You can create new neural pathways. There's three ways that you can do it. First, you have to embrace the long journey and focus on getting your reps in. So it's like when you're going to gym, you've got to put in your reps to build the muscle. Here, every day, for 66 days, you're going to need to make a choice and build that choice muscle that you're going to say no to a drink. And you're going to learn from it. That is the second step. Curiosity, becoming the scientist, becoming the observer of what is really going on for you, and knowing that everything is just a learning. There is no failure, there is just learning. And when you have a setback, you strategize what really happened. How come I did take that drink last night? Let's get curious about it. And a beautiful example of this is that if you want to learn to, oh, I've got a bee. Good luck. It's a good luck symbol. Sorry, off track. Back to the track, back to here. The unicycle. Learning to ride a unicycle will take you about 10 to 15 hours. It comes with a manual and it comes with a system that this is how you're going to learn it. But be prepared. You're going to fall off. You're going to feel like you're never going to get it, and you're going to keep getting on and off and falling on and off and feeling unbalanced. But guaranteed 15 hours later, there you are on your unicycle and you got it. And it's the same with learning this new habit of having a life without alcohol. It's all about the learning, and eventually you're going to get it. Last week I spoke about sitting with the desire and the urge and allowing these feelings to come and allowing yourself to be with the feelings. And research has shown that if you are able to really sit with the feeling and let it go, you can you can unlearn that urge or that rule or that desire after 100 resistance like this, using this technique. So 100 times that you say no, and that you really learn from what is going on for you, and you learn what your thinking is behind the desire, you can unlearn it. The third part is that you need to have a system for long-term happiness and success. And it's so interesting because it's not really about the goal, it's about the journey. And we have a beautiful system, and we've got you covered at World Without Wine. Sober Spring is coming, and the Sober Spring Challenge is for 66 days. So it's right there in line with Dr. Lally's research. So why not get onto our Sober Bus? Sign up for the Sober Spring Challenge. What are you going to get? What is our system, this beautiful system that the founder of World Without Wine devised from her own experience to help you take a break? You're going to immediately get joined to a WhatsApp group and with fellow travelers, fellow people that are on this journey with you, and you're going to encourage each other. You're going to learn from each other. You're going to share your stories. It's a beautiful support to keep on track. Secondly, you're going to get daily emails of tools that you can learn, strategies, motivations, insights. Every day for 66 days, you're going to get a beautiful mail in your inbox that's going to keep you on track. And going to have access to 66 mini podcasts that are going to motivate you and just keep you going. And then lastly, you're going to be added to a private Facebook page. So how can you not do this? You've got the support, you've got the structure, you've got the system, and all you need to do is get onto the bus. So in closing, change your relationship with alcohol. It's an investment in your life. Create the life that you want. Liberate yourself, free your mind, and join us. Thank you. Oh, hi, Diane. Hi, Diane. So good to see you. How are you? And I also want to just give a big shout out to Janet, whose birthday it is this morning. Janet Gourand, who is the founder of World Without Wine. So proud to have you as my mentor, and like happy, happy birthday. Really sending out so much love. Yeah. Taking a break from the booze is so important and makes you realize it adds nothing to your life. That is absolutely, absolutely true. And hi, Merlene. Yes, one of your greatest benefits was to meet me. Oh, and for me to meet you. And that is really what I want to also say, that when you get to know this tribe and you get to make new friends, it's awesome. It's awesome to know that you're not alone on this journey. I just love this journey. This journey has been a gift. And one of the meta skills I've learned is really that embracing my discomfort towards growth and learning is so much better than staying in the comfort of being stuck in an addiction that was not serving me in any way. So to my beautiful group, to everybody that's supporting me here this morning, and if you're new to this tribe, welcome. Wishing you a fabulous, fabulous Saturday, fabulous weekend. Dust yourself off, get on track, and I'm looking so forward to meet you on the sober bus. Bye.